Greyman! 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 Holy YouTube video, Greyman!
Grey Maniacs gather! It's time for another one of my little looks into one of my boxes. We're looking at box 34 today. We already did one video of it, and here's the next video. And it seems to be Young Justice. We have Detention Comics. There's Guy Gardner Warrior there, back when he lost his Green Lantern powers and became a Voldarian, or whatever his race was meant to have been. I don't know if that's even still acknowledged anymore, but right, they're not the JLA. Sorry, they're not JLA Junior. They're Young Justice, Robin, Superboy, and Impulse. Young Justice. So we've got a full run of Young Justice to go to. That was number 1. Number 2, Cruises into Action. It's the bike. Chicks dig the bike. Well, yeah. There do seem to be some chicks involved. That's Robin's words, not mine. I would never call a young lady a chick, honest. A bird, maybe, not a chick. Only joking. I wouldn't use such inappropriate language. I call them broods. They're all broods. Or Sheilas. Broods or Sheilas are the acceptable terms, I think. Not really. You had to say trick or treat. And wait until you see what I really do to them inside. Oh, it's a Halloween scare with Mr. Mixie-Plick. I can't really pronounce. Mixie-Plick, I think it is. Mixie-Plick. Right, now we've added girl power. They've got a little sign. Keep out, no girls allowed. Danger, danger, no trespassing. So is it Arrowette? I can't remember if she's called Arrowette in this one or just Arrow. And it looks like Wonder Girl, but with black hair. Did Wonder Girl have black hair originally? Cassie Sands. Is it Cassie Sands, Mark? Is that her name? And don't ask me what Arrowette's... I can't remember if her name's Arrowette, let alone if it's what her real name is. Or you know. We've got Secret Files Young Justice number 1. Files and Origins. What's the scoop? Is this where the new character Secret comes in? Sure, people say that this is the first appearance of Secret, or someone coming like this is the first appearance of Secret, but I thought it was a different cover. Have I got an alternate cover or the normal cover? And I've been seeing people showing the alternate cover. I'm sure people have mentioned, I've seen the videos, people mentioning this character Secret, but I didn't think it was that cover. Stay out of harm's way. Next! Looks like she's taken out half of the... Let's think, when's this video going to be coming out? This video is going to be coming out on Sunday. So I might have shown this on Cover Slingers yesterday. There's enough characters out cold there to, to make it fit the theme of this Saturday's Cover Slingers. All right, Judgment Day. Young Justice in the mother of all battles. Note, mummies inside are actually smaller, but they do wail on each other. Okay. It's not giant mummies. I'm not sure who these are the mummies of. Assumably some of the characters from the book, one would assume. We seem to have Red Tornado here as well. I think Red Tornado became like what is the word for them? But he became whatever this word is for the Young Justice. A mentor. I think he became like a mentor for the Young Justice team. There you go. I knew I'd think of the word if I spent hours trying to remember it. I knew I'd eventually work it out. And here we have an 80-page giant. Young Justice, 80-page giant. Giant robots, whodunits, and shootouts. Lost in an android's dreams. Oh my. There you go. Young Justice, 100-page giant. Right, number 9. Cute is a 4-letter word. It's Wednesday, so it must be the end of the world. This is a No Man's Land crossover, Young Justice special. It's a No Man's Land crossover number 1. The boys bust in. So it looks like Lagoon Boy is part of the team now as well. You've got Superman, Superboy, Robin, Impulse and Lagoon Boy, I believe, breaking into Gotham when it was closed off because of the earthquake. The Hunt for Red Tornado. And number 12, Young Justice Goes to Heck. Which is heck, I'm pretty sure it's just another way of saying hell, at least in relation to this cover. They certainly seem to have gone to hell. Or someplace resembling it. Right, let's get this next one open. Got a few comics all in the same bag, because I'm a cheapskate who doesn't bag and board individually. In fact, they don't even board, they just got a bag. Supergirl meets Young Justice, but it's meets as in to mete out punishment rather than meets as in to meet them. So meets Young Justice. Let's see, meets or mets. Hey, Young Justice, Harm's back. Is he related to Lobo? He certainly looks like he might be related to Lobo. I kind of have a thought in my head that maybe I remember a character related to Yobo. Yobo? Who's Yobo? Is he a mixture of FOMO and Bolo? No? YOLO? Yeah, YOLO and FOMO. And Lobo and Bobo. Bobo used to work with Ronald Reagan, I think. Anyway, yeah, I'm a bit of a monkey myself, bit of a clown. Talking nonsense. Right. And now, Old Justice. Did they get aged, or are they teaming up with members of the... Looks like it could be some members. That guy there, pretty sure, was it TNT and Dynamite? I think he's Dynamite. He looks like there was... what was that team? They were not Young All Stars. Weren't they called Young All Stars originally, or something like that? I'm sure I've got the right anyway. Yeah, I've got a feeling it's a bunch of old characters from the wartime. But actually, no, that's the only one that looks familiar. The other ones don't look familiar. But yeah, it looks like you're meeting up with an old team from the past. So it's called Young All Stars. I could be wrong. Right, Young Justice 17. It's gonna blow! It looks like someone stuck a dynamite up the nose of the monument, Mount Rushmore monument. It's gonna blow! Yeah. They are basically, someone's blowing up one of the heads on Mount Rushmore. Right, Young Injustice. We've got Robin, Superboy, Secret, Wonder Girl, and Impulse. Oh, Young Injustice is wanted, it says. Wanted. What have they done? What did they do? Who's that dark figure at the bottom there? The baddie, I'm guessing. Right, number 19. Make way for the Empress. Did Wonder Girl always have dark hair then to start off with? Is that the same Wonder Girl? Because she's always got blonde hair. I don't remember her having dark hair. Was there a different Wonder Girl at this time? I want to put it past DC to you know, they do like to change their characters quite a lot. Right, what have we got here? We've got number 1, Young Justice, Sins of Youth. Got a sideways gatefold to it, whatever you call it. There's some characters there. Is that Max Mercury? Red Tornado. But I can't tell you from looking at the reflection in the camera. I'm not too sure where everyone is, but Young Justice, Sins of Youth, number 1, and number 2, I'm guessing? Yeah, number 2. Oh, is this them all grown up? And it's the same sidebar. I know that's Lagoon Boy there. He wasn't in the last one, was he? I can't remember what this is a little story of. Right, I've got it in the middle of the run, so I'm assuming it must have come out. It must be in the right time, because then we go back to the normal Young Justice run, number 20. There you go. That's forget about them. Check out Wonder Girl's new look. Yeah, she's got blonde hair in this one. A look out for Little Lobo. So it's Little Lobo. So is he in any relation to Harm? And then there was another in the most recent run of Young Justice, where I don't have any of. There's a female Lobo's daughter, allegedly, isn't there? Can't remember what her name is now. Grinch or something like that, or Chain or Link, or I don't know. Something to do with... She's an angry young woman with lots of Lobo strengths and psychological weaknesses, could you call it? The all new, all different Young Justice. Batgirl, CM3, Lagoon Boy, Flamebird, and Beast Boy. What the? So they're reading their own comic book, but they're not in their own comic book anymore. They've been replaced by Captain Marvel Jr., Cassandra Cain, Batgirl, Lagoon Boy, we have seen him before. Flamebird, she used to be a member of the Titans East. I nearly said East Coast Avengers. Titans East. She used to be a member of, didn't she? But that looked like a younger version of her there. So maybe a legacy hero to the original Flamebird. Well, I can't remember what the original Flamebird's name was, but I remember she was a tennis player. For some reason, I remember she was a tennis player. I'm pretty sure I remember that. Right, number 22. Looks like they're hanging out with their sort of big brother, big sister kind of deal. Although that could be Artemis, maybe. It's not Wonder Woman, is it? This is Red Tornado and his adopted daughter. I believe it is, anyway. Because I know he has got a relationship with a human woman, and she has a daughter, and it does look like a bit like her. I'm not sure what the other guys are doing there. Right, let the games begin. Right, Young Justice goes for the gold fish. Young Justice goes for the gold fish. Fine. There's certainly some humorous and silliness going on in the Young Justice books, but all good fun. Young Justice in space! There we are. Robin driving. There's Secret there in the cockpit. And there's Impulse. Acting on the impulse as usual. Being a foolish boy. Young Justice Thrill Ride. Right then. Let's open the next little package of Young Justice. Does anyone get triggered seeing me not having them in individual bags and boards? Is it like, Greyman doesn't keep his comics properly? Right, this has even got a blinking price tag on the front. And now for some strange sports stories. Yeah, DC used to have strange sports stories as a title a couple of times, didn't they? And Brave and the Bold had a few strange sports stories in the early runs. So strange sports stories it's not a new thing to DC. It's kind of like a throwback. And I suppose for the older reader who remembers them, they look at that and they'll have a good chuckle at that. Oh yeah, I remember strange sports stories. Right, look out, New Genesis. Uh-oh, there goes the neighbourhood. Looks like they've boom wagoned into New Genesis. Or boom tube, maybe. I got a feeling it was called that vehicle. Was that vehicle called a boom wagon? I don't know, that something comes into my head. Anyway. Young Justice and the Forever People. Road rage against the machines. Pretty sure last video there was a tie-in to Rage Against the Machine. It was against the Green Lantern Corps with the Red Lanterns, and they were meeting up with the Manhunters, and it was because Red Lanterns are rage, aren't they? Yeah, the old Kirby Forever People. They were all kind of like very much of their time, weren't they? You read them now, they made that like a bunch of hippies, weren't they? Right, Secret versus Spoiler. Battle for the Boy Wonder. Okay. In what way they're battling? The Secret had the hots for Robin. I know Spoiler and Robin were romantically entangled at one point, and this Robin is the Tim Drake Robin. Right. Young Justice number 31. Tonight's episode, when mimes attack. and Impulse has been attacked by a load of mimes, and Superboy can't hear it because obviously they're being quiet. Yes, very good. Very fun. Empress revealed. That little Lobo's still in there, but he's still a male. So did they decide to change little Lobo to a young girl Lobo in the end? Maybe in the new 52 or in the new rebirth, whatever. Maybe little Lobo never existed, and it was just the daughter of Lobo. Who knows? Right, werewolf. He's above you, or he's behind you, should I say? Look behind you, werewolf, there wolf, behind you. There's more than one book in this one, let's dig that one out. 34, werewolf stalking. I do believe those werewolves are wearing familiar costumes. Is that Robin Werewolf, Impulse Werewolf, and that's not Red Tornado Werewolf, is it? No, it's Superboy Werewolf, I think. Uh-oh. The girls might be in trouble. Okay. Lex wants you. This is an all-out war tie-in. Is this the period when Lex was the president? Young Justice behind enemy lines. Sleepy time with Granny Goodness. Joker last laugh. Last bath, it says. Last bath, and everyone trying not to throw up. Has he taken over from Superboy? Has he Jokerized Superboy, maybe? Demon Seed. Right, 40. Now playing Young Justice 40. Yeah, who's that up there? Red Tornado. Is that Kid Marvel? Maybe? CM3? Captain Marvel Jr.? Not Kid Marvel. There we are, there's the lineup. Right then. Still a fair few to go. Still a fair few to go. Alright. Young Justice, make way for the Ray. And this is Secret saying it. Help me, Spectre. And I believe that's Hal Jordan Spectre. Certainly has the look of Hal Jordan Spectre. Dear Daddy, why do people hate me? This is Red Tornado's daughter by the looks of it. Red Tornado's adopted daughter writing him a letter. She hates you because they know that her daddy's a robot or something. World Without Young Justice, Part 1 of 5, Strange Origins. It always confuses me, like I don't remember how I bought my comic books or something, because quite often I see a label for this company, Forbidden Planet, and I'm like, but I'm sure I got all my comics from my local comic shop, they're all on order. So why do I keep finding the odd comic that I've picked up in person from another comic shop? And it's like, well, that doesn't make sense, I don't understand how that is. What happened there? I have no idea. Anyway, but I've found quite a lot of them that are like that, and it just makes me think, huh? I don't remember going to Forbidden Planet and buying comics that often. Certainly never had a regular order from Forbidden Planet or anything like that. So why do I keep finding so many comics in my collection with Forbidden Planet price tags on them? I mean, I can understand if it was ones that I bought like from eBay or from Facebook set vendors, but from runs that I'm like kind of think that I had from my local comic shop on order, it just baffles me when I find price tags for another shop, and I'm like, oh, what happened there then? Maybe my shop missed them out or something, and I had to go and find them at Forbidden Planet. Maybe that's a possibility, I suppose. Rock the vote. Yeah. Make sure you rock the vote, guys. Make sure you vote, otherwise you might end up with useless presidents, absolutely stinking, rotten, not worth blinking the flesh and the breath that they breathe presidents like Lex Luthor. Who did you think I was going to say? Lex Luthor, of course. Right, a death in the family. Young Justice 48. Okay. Young Justice 49. What's going on here? My name is Empress. You killed my father. Prepare to die. I don't remember Empress at all. We see her a few times through this run, though. Seems like a cool enough character. But whether she ever got used or just forgotten about. And Young Justice 50, 48-page special issue. They missed a trick there. Why didn't you make it a 50-page special issue? Maybe it doesn't work out like that. Maybe it always seems to be, was it 80-page, 100-page, 48-page, 50-page for an issue 50 sounds like a good round number to me. But who have we got here? I see Terra, Captain Marvel Jr. Oh, I see the new Thunderbolt. What's his Johnny Thunder? But it was Jakeem Thunder, wasn't it? But it doesn't look like Jakeem Thunder though. He looks. I know Jakeem Thunder is a black boy, and he looks more tanned than. He doesn't look like the same Jakeem Thunder that I remember. Maybe it's a different person with a different fifth dimensional genie imp thing. Stargirl, Ray, Spoiler, Superboy, Risk. Little Lobo, Lagoon Boy, Damage. Not sure who that fella is. Nor that lady at the back there. Oh, Arrowhead. Yeah. A few people there I don't recognise. But old Risk, where is he? Risk was a member of the Teen Titans at one point. Got both his arms ripped off in 2 separate incidents whilst fighting Superboy Prime. Okay, number 51. Attack on the 50-foot woman. She looks like a very angry 50-foot woman. But this just leads back to something that I was saying in a recent, I think it was last video. You hold the comic up and you can't really see much definition. It's like, you have to get really in close to sort of see it. But in the old comic books, everything stood out a hell of a lot more. The art on old comic books just stood out. You know. Is America ready for the newest pop idols? This is Young Justice 52. Getting towards the end now, guys. Right, number 53. Secret spoiled. Looks like Secret's gone on a rampage. What's... Oh. Oh. I'm just reading this one over here. Let's look at this one here. Look, yep. Secret revealed. And in this one, spoiler alert, guys. Spoiler alert. Secret goes to the dark side. Oh my God. Look at that. Secret is Darkseid's prodigy or something. Was she a secret spy all this time in the ranks of the Young Justice? Oh no! I need to read it again someday to remind myself. I need to live till I'm about 500 so I can reread all my comics and live long enough to buy all your comics when you die. Okay, last couple. Number 55. This is the very last one for Young Justice. Farewell. So is Secret dead there at the end? Who's carrying Secret off? The guys aren't looking very happy. I reckon it's like Secret is being carried. Is it Wonder Girl carrying Cassie, but carrying a Secret, but her hair's black in this rather than blonde, which you saw her change to. And right, the very last comic in this box, Superman for the Animals. Those little brats throwing a cat off of the bridge. Did they have a cat in a box and were throwing it off a bridge onto a Superman? Just melt them with your heat vision. Go for it. Screw the little brats. They deserve it. Go and throw them off a big skyscraper or something, or go and just throw them off into space. No one's going to know they're missing. If your super speed, you can just throw them into the atmosphere. You know, let their desiccated carcasses orbit the Earth a few bazillion times. How dare they try and throw a cat into traffic? Little bastards. At least break their legs. You know, come on, Superman. No one will hold it against you. Right, yeah, that's the second part of this box. Got one more part from this box to go through. Impulse, about 100 issues of Impulse to show you. So that's going to be a longer video next time, which will be next Tuesday. Anyway, cheers for tuning in. I will do a jingle for a Less Bigly channel if I remember. Don't forget to shout them out. Don't forget to follow them, sub to their channels. Give them some comic community camaraderie. Give them some comment bumps, some sub love, and all those other good things. Right, and until I see you guys again, I hope you have a great, amazing day. And may all your news be good news. He's not red, he's not blue, he's not green, he is silver, and he's not a knave, he is a knight. It's Silver Knight, and what does he show? Comic books. That's right, Silver Knight Comics, Silver Knight Comics, Silver Knight Comics. Go and sub him now.